Welcome all students. Today we are going to see the exercise for heredity and evolution from science part second. Okay, it is the first lesson, heredity and evolution. Today we are going to see the exercise for the first lesson. Okay, first question is evidences of evolution. 4 boxes are given, that is activity based question. 2 boxes are completely fulfill morphological and similarity in bone structure, means we have to write the evidences for evolution. Okay, here it is vestigial organs and embryological evidences. Okay, you can write any evidences in these boxes. Okay, for second question there is a sub question is present. Human evolution begins approximately 7 crore years ago. Okay, we have to write this in our own words. Okay, the answer is the biodiversity that is known today has been said to be found from very simple unicellular organisms due to evolution. Last dinosaurs disappeared approximately 7 crore years ago. At that time, monkey-like animals are said to be evolved from some ancestors who were more or less similar to the modern lemurs. Tail of these monkeys-like animals of Africa is said to be disappeared about 4 crore years ago. They developed due to enlargement in brain. Their hands were also improved and thus ape-like animals were evolved. Meanwhile, these ape-like animals reached the South and Northeast Asia and finally evolved into gibbon and orang-utan. Okay, second question. Geographical and reproductive isolation of organisms gradually leads to speciation. The answer is formation of new species of plants and animals is the effect of evolution. Species is the group of organisms that can produce fertile individuals through natural reproduction. Each species grows in specific geographical conditions. Their food, habitat, reproductive ability and period is different. Each species grows in specific geographical conditions. Their food, habitat, reproductive ability and period is different. However, genetic variation is responsible for formation of new species from earlier one. Besides, geographical and reproductive changes are also responsible. Similarly, geographical or reproductive isolation also leads to speciation. For C, study of fossils is an important aspect of study of evolution. Large number of organisms get buried due to disasters like flood, earthquake, volcano, etc. Remnants and impressions of such organisms remain preserved underground. These are called as fossils. Study of fossils is an important aspect of study of evolution. Carbon dating method is used in paleontology and anthropology for determining the age of human fossils and manuscripts. Once the age of fossils been determined by such technique, it becomes easy to deduce the information about other erstwhile organisms. D. There is evidences of fetal science among chordates. Comparative study of embryonic developmental stages of various vertebrates shows that all embryo shows extreme similarity during initial stages and those similarities decrease gradually. Similarities in initial stages indicate the common origin of all these animals. Complete the statement by choosing correct options from bracket. A. The causality behind the sudden changes was understood due to mutation principle of Hugo de Reis. The proof for the fact that protein synthesis occurs through gene was given by George Biddle and Edward Tatum. Transfer of information from molecule of DNA to mRNA is called as transcription process. Evolution means gradual development. Vestigial organ appendix present in human body is proof of evolution. Write short notes based upon the information known to you. Lamarckism. Jean-Baptiste Lamarck proposed that morphological changes occurring in living organisms are responsible for evolution, and the reason behind those morphological changes is activities or laziness of that organism. He called this concept as principle of use or disuse of organs. Neck of giraffe, shoulders of Ian Smith, wings of birds, legs of the birds like swan and duck. All these examples are types of acquired characters and are transferred from one to another generation. This is called as theory of inheritance of acquired characters or Lamarckism. Darwin's theory of natural selection. Charles Darwin had collected innumerable specimens of plants and animals, and depending upon the observations of those specimens, he published the theory of natural selection, which preaches the survival of fittest. For this purpose, Darwin had published a book titled Origin of Species, which explained the concept. Darwin says that all the organisms reproduce prolifically. All the organisms compete with each other in a life-threatening manner. In this competition, only those organisms sustain which shows the modifications essential for winning the competition. However, besides this, natural selection also plays important role because nature selects only those organisms which are fit to live and the rest perish. Embryology. Comparative study of embryonic developmental stages of various vertebrates given in the picture shows that all embryos shows extreme similarities during initial stages, and those similarities decrease gradually. Similarly, in initial stages indicate the common origin of all these animals. Evolution. Evolution is the gradual changes occurring in living organisms over a long duration. This is a very slow going process through which development of organisms is achieved. All the stages in changes occurred in various components ranging from stars and planets in space to the biosphere present in the earth on the earth should be included in the study of evolution. Formation of new species due to changes in specific characters of several generations of living organisms as a response to natural selection is given as evolution. Next E, connecting links. Some plants and animals show some morphological characters by which they can be related to two different groups. Hence, they are called as connecting links. Example in Peripatus, characters like segmented body, thin cuticle, and parapodia-like organs are present. Similarly, these animals show tracheal respiration and open circulatory system similar to arthropods. This indicates that Peripatus is connecting links between Annelida and Arthropoda. Question 5. Define heredity. Explain the mechanism of hereditary changes. Heredity is the transfer of biological characters from one generation to another via genes. John Gregor Mendel in 1886 is a pioneer of the modern genetics. In 1901, the reasons behind the sudden changes were understood due to the mutational theory of Hugo de Reis. In 1902, Walter and Sutton observed the paired chromosomes in the cells of grasshopper Until then, it was not known to anyone. In 1944, trio of scientists Oswald Avery, Maclean McCarthy, and Colin MacLeod proved that except viruses, all living organisms have DNA as genetic material. In 1961, the French geneticists Francois Jacob and Jacques Monod proposed a model for process of protein synthesis with the help of DNA in bacterial cells. Question 6. Define vestigial organs. Write names of some vestigial organs in human body and write the names of those animals in whom some organs are functional. Vestigial organs is a term used for organs which are degenerated, underdeveloped, or useless for an organism. Usually, with the changes in the outer environment, the organs undergo a gradual change in order to cope up with those changes. Presence of vestigial organs is an indication that they were useful for our ancestors, but as we evolved with the changes surrounding, these structural lost their functionality but are still found in our bodies. It is not compulsory that an organ is vestigial for humans, so will it be for other organisms too. Okay, in this question one point is remaining, that is the name of vestigial organs which is useful for other animals too. Okay, like appendix which is useful for ruminants. Okay, that is vestigial organ for us, it is not used for us, appendix, and it is used for ruminants animals. Okay, now 7th question. Answer the following question. A. How are the hereditary changes responsible for evolution? Evolution is the gradual change occurring in living organism over a long duration. Sudden changes may occur in the genes of an individual, resulting in genetic variation. These genetic variations are responsible for the formation of new species from the earlier ones. B. Explain the process of formation of complex proteins. Answer. Information about protein synthesis is stored in the DNA. mRNA is synthesized from this DNA by the process of transcription. The process of synthesis of proteins from DNA through RNA is called the central dogma. Transcription occurs in the following manner. mRNA formed in the nucleus during transcription moves in the cytoplasm, carrying the coded message by DNA. Each mRNA contains codes for amino acids in the form of triplet codons. As per the message on mRNA, amino acids are supplied by the tRNA, which has an anticodon to the codon on mRNA. The amino acids supplied by tRNA are bound together by peptide bonds with the help of rRNA. This process continues as the ribosome moves along the entire length of the mRNA by a distance of one triplet codon, also known as translocation. In this way, many such chains of amino acids, peptides, come together to form complex proteins. C. Explain the theory of evolution and mention the proof supporting it. There are various theories of evolution, but the most acceptable one is the theory of gradual development of living organism. According to this theory, the first living material, which is the protoplasm, was formed in ocean. Gradual changes resulted in the formation of unicellular organism, and further developments resulted in the formation of larger and complex organism. However, these changes did not occur overnight. They were slow and gradual changes which took almost 300 crore years. These changes and development are often referred to as evolution and are prime cause of diversity of plants and organisms which we see on earth today. There are various evidences which supports evolution. Morphological evidences. Similarly, in morphological features, of animals and plants is an evidence that they have evolved from common ancestors. For example, in animals, similarities like structure of mouth, position of eyes, structure of nostrils, and in plants, similarities in characters like leaf shape, leaf venation, leaf petiole represents common ancestry. D. Explain with suitable examples importance of anatomical evidences in evolution. Anatomical evidences are the similarities in structure and anatomy between different organisms. The hand of human, foreleg of ox, flippers of whale, and forelimbs of bat appears different superficially or morphologically. Also, the function of these structures is different in different animals. However, there is similarity in the structure of bones and bony joints in the organs of these animals. This similarity indicates that the animal evolved from a common ancestor, thus providing proof of evolution. E. Define fossil. Explain importance of fossils as proof of evolution. Large number of organisms get buried due to disasters like flood, earthquake, volcano, etc. Remnants and impressions of such organisms remain preserved underground. These are called as fossils. Study of fossils is an important aspect of study of evolution. Carbon consumption of animals and plants stops after death, and since then only the decaying process of C14 occurs continuously. The time passed since the death of plants or animals can be calculated by measuring the radioactivity of C14 and ratio of C14 to C12 present in their body. This is carbon dating method. It is used in paleontology and anthropology for determining the age of human fossils and manuscripts. Once the age of fossils been determined by such technique, it becomes easy to deduce the information about other erstwhile organisms. Right, evolutionary history of modern man. Last dinosaurs disappeared approximately 7 crore years ago. At that time, monkey-like animals are said to be evolved from some ancestors who were more or less similar to the modern lemurs. Tail of these monkeys-like animals, Africa, is said to be disappeared about 4 crore years ago. They developed due to enlargement in brains. Their hands were also improved, and thus ape-like animals were evolved. Meanwhile, these ape-like animals reached the South and Northeast Asia and finally evolved into gibbon and orang-utan. Remaining ape-like animals stayed in Africa, and from them, gorilla and chimpanzee evolved about 2.2 and 5 crore years ago. Evolution of some of the 2 crore years old species of apes seems to be occurred in a different way. They had to use their hands more for eating food and other work. These first human-like animals with erect posture, which were using their hands, have evolved about 2 crore years ago. First record of human-like animal is with the use in the form of Ramapithecus F from East Africa. Afterwards, this ape grown up in size and becomes more intelligent, and thus the ape of South Africa evolved about 40 lakh years ago. The morphology of these human-like animals started to appear like to be the member of the genus Homo about 20 lakh years ago, and the skill human developed. About 15 lakh years ago, human walking with erect posture was evolved. It may have existed in China and Indonesia of Asian continent. Evolution of upright man continued in the direction of developing its brain for the period of about 1 lakh years, and meanwhile it discovers the fire. Brain of 50,000 years old man had been sufficiently evolved in the extent that it could be considered as member of the class wise man, Homo sapiens. Neanderthal man can be considered as first examples of wise man. The Cro-Magnon man evolved about 50,000 years ago, and afterwards this evolution had been faster than the earlier. About 10,000 years ago, wise man started to practice the agriculture. It started to rear the cattle herds and established the cities. Culture development took place. Here we have completed. Art of writing was invented about 5,000 years ago, and thus the history had been started. Modern sciences emerged about 400 years ago, and industrial society was established about 200 years ago, and now we have reached at this stage, and still we are searching the details of roots of human ancestry. Okay, now we completed the exercise for first lesson. Okay, heredity and evolution. Okay, thank you.